What's up? What's up? What's up, Facebook? How's it going? Well, this is actually going to be going on YouTube a little bit later. Paul Shakuri here with Door-to-Door Mastery. Now, this video I'm going to create is based on, I know it's been a while and a lot of you have been asking questions. I've been getting back to you guys in emails. But my recent trip to Atlanta and Florida was a blessing, first of all, and an honor to get to finally meet a lot of you guys in person. And I'm just super excited that I'm going to be doing a lot more of these. And I had a vision. I just want to let you guys know because, again, I've been studying for the last literally about 6 to 8 years how to really achieve success. And not just how to really achieve success just in anything in general, but like how do people in business achieve not 6 figures, not 7 figures, 8 and 9 figures, but like how do you ultimately wake up every single day extremely happy? And to me, that's what success is. So I've been studying it, and the reality is it comes back to what I've learned in door-to-door sales. And that's momentum, consistency. And as such, I've actually want to go into an email that I got from a lady by the name of June Coffee. Yeah, believe it or not, that's her name. I actually got that email and I was reading through it and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do a Facebook Live video. And then on top of it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to post this on YouTube as well so that you guys and gals can get some quality info on it. So email goes, hey, Paul, what prompted me to just subscribe to your list is that a lot of what you're mentioning in your videos is what we learn on a day-to-day basis. At my current job, we go door to door, and this would be my 3rd week. The more I've been doing it, the more comfortable I feel. So I'm going to stop it right there. And this is very important, first of all, to understand. The more she's been, I'll move it over to this screen so that way I'm looking into the camera as well. But the more she's been doing it, the more comfortable she feels. You see, the majority of us, we don't realize that we give up way too quick on something we start that we really want to achieve success in. See, for me, I always told everybody I wanted to succeed at door-to-door sales because it had such massive upward potential. I chose how many people I got to spoke to on a day-to-day basis. And on top of it, I knew I was in control of what I wanted to sell, to who, and with who, right? The right people. And if I created that, I could always have a place where I can go out there and feed my family. So when times got tough at first, now what's helped me a lot was when I first got started, I was able to see other people who were successful in my company. I started with the original Vivint, which was Apex, not the APX, it was the APEX. But even before them, selling alarms, home security door to door, I actually was doing energy and natural gas contracts door to door for a company called Direct Energy. So I went even into Comcast and I've tried different types of sales. And for me now, as I'm starting to even get into things such as solar and so much more, it's a blessing to note that I get to surround myself around the right people who I personally want to surround myself around and get to train and teach people, and now over 10,000 people all across the world. I'm talking from Europe to North America, and it's honestly a blessing. It's from the bottom of my heart, makes me feel so good. So first of all, June, the more you do it, the more you implement at the doors new things and monitor what's working, what's not. Yes, the better you're going to get. The more you surround yourself around people who are like-minded, who are going out there for the challenge. Because think about this, with door-to-door sales, what you're being faced by, which is an awesome thing, is every day you restart from zero, right? When you wake up in the morning, you don't have sales. You don't have any sales, so you got to go out there and hunt. You have to be hungry. Just like every day you wake up hungry to eat at some point, whether it's breakfast or lunch, you're hungry to eat. You got to be hungry to get your sales. Now, just because you're hungry to go out there and get your sales, you got to be careful. You go out there and do it right. When I knock on a door, at the end of the day, like at that moment, all I'm thinking is, how do I build a relationship with this person so they can allow me to communicate my message, to show them my product? So that's why I don't really have any set pitch. I don't have a set pitch that I go after. What I do is I basically will just transition. Hey, how's it going? You're the owner of the property here, right? Okay, well, cool. Just really quickly, I don't want to take up too much time. At the end of the day, I get it. I'm just some person at your door. You want to get back to what you're doing, and I have to get on with my day. My goal is not just to sell you, but let me show you something really quick, which will take not even 30 seconds. And at that point, we'll discuss whether we want to continue communicating or not. I will say stuff like that. See, because I understand. You need to understand what's going on. Part of why you're getting more comfortable right now, June, is because you're doing it more and you start, what used to be the unknown of so many things, like how people reject you, what they say, what you need to say to hold that conversation longer. You're starting to see you're gaining traction. And when you do, that's when you start getting more comfortable. And when you get more comfortable, you start using more of your potential. Okay, so there's a lot that I obviously talk about in my master D2D.com program. Yes, that is a plugin for it, but there's a lot that I actually speak about. And this is where you have to start understanding that door-to-door sales, you can't expect that you're going to start off selling 5-10 accounts right away, but that's what you have to have in the back of your mind. That's what you're going after. You want to go after there and close almost everybody you speak to. Is that an unachievable goal? That's not. But you will get it the longer you do it. So, at the same time, I understand it takes time, she says, to develop, but I also want to earn some kind of income a little bit faster as a single mom. God bless you. You're a single mom. Power to you. And honestly, at the end of the day, I have 2 kids. I'm married with a 6-year-old boy and a 4-year-old girl at the moment. And I know how it is to really love and have that passion for your kids and want to provide. As such, I'm here to help you out throughout the way. I know it's difficult being out there alone, knowing that your child is at home. But always remember, just like that song by, I keep listening to it, I'm gonna a good life, I could play it. Anyway, that lady who wants to have a good life for her, where's that? Sean, no, nah, gosh, Shape of You, nope, The Best Of, no. What's that song? Is that Rockabye Baby? Okay, that Rockabye Baby song, girl, you need to get that song inside your head. You need to drill it. You need to listen over and over again, because you are going to set a good life for your child. Now, you're not going to set a good life for your child by scamming and ripping and selling other people off. That's not how you're going to achieve it. You're going to achieve and accomplish it how? By providing value to other people and letting people buy from you. That's the mind shift by going out there and doing it consistently long term. One more thing, I feel I struggle with the opener pitch. Our opener suggests the open with icebreakers, but a lot of the times people could care less about the icebreaker. Now, in your video, you mentioned to go about it asking if the homeowner is available, but when I have done this, people have gotten defensive because they have no idea who you are and no report's been built. So what do you suggest? Okay, there's no magic to your opener pitch. This is the first thing, June, okay? I briefly explained it in this video at the start. When you knock on a door, it's because they don't want you there because you're just a typical salesperson is what they believe. What I said and mentioned was bring it up to them. Bring it up to them that they don't want you there. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Prospect? How's it going? Quick question for you. Now, you own the property here. Okay, now I know you don't have much time, neither do I. What I'm going to do is just quickly leave you my card. This is what a lot of people do if you want to do this. I don't do it personally. I've tried it. It works, but I don't need it because I've built my confidence up to grab the bull by the horns. But here's my business card. Now, before you actually head out, I have just about 30 seconds. I want to explain something to you on what's been happening with and then you go into it. Depending on what you sell, it's going to be just grabbing them. You got to understand, right? The bull's going like this. It's just moving. It's moving. How do you grab that bull and hold it? How do you hold it? How do you hold it, right? How do you hold it so that you're able to say, okay, no, I totally understand. Calm down. Calm down. Okay? And it's not in a physical way, of course, as I want to mention, but you have to learn how to verbally spar with that customer. There are a million things they can say. Now, the first thing you want to know is when they're rejecting you, all you have to do is agree. You know what, lady, you know what, I'm just not interested in what you have to offer. Yeah, I don't blame you. That's awesome. Yep, no worries. I mean, I'm going to be headed out here. But just a quick question for you. Now, what part of what I'm offering, doesn't quite appeal to you? What part of, what just whatever you're selling. Okay, did you know, just so I take the notes down, let me just grab this really quick. Now, did you know exactly, what was it that we were selling, just so I could take it back to office? I don't know, are you doing the pest control, or what is that? What do you guys do? Oh, okay. See, no problem. Let me show you here, okay? You see, it's about verbally sparring with them. Do not worry, June, in the beginning. Do not, please God, take my words. Do not worry about the rejection at first. The more you do it, the better you get at accepting, hey, you know what? They're just rejecting me because they don't understand, number one, what it is my product would ultimately do for them if they just listened, and two, how much it would cost them to acquire what it is I have to offer. You're going to start looking at this vision in a different way. Very important to note that. So, having said that, also, how do you go about, how do you get to develop the value to the customer even when you have figured out their hotspots and show them the benefits of having our product? A lot of times I've hit the hotspots and show them the value, but they're still hesitant to want to buy. Why is that? Okay, I'll tell you why that is. So you have a perceived value inside your head of what you're offering. You have a perceived value on what they perceived the value is of what you have to offer and how badass you did at selling them in on that product or service. But let's talk about the reality here, June, and the reality might hurt you, but I'm going to point it out to you so I can make you a stronger salesperson. Again, not a negative connotation to the word salesperson, but I'm going to teach you. If they haven't bought, it's because you didn't do a good enough job in getting them closed to see the value and attaching that price tag to that value. So at the end of the day, what I would do is say, okay, no problem. Let me ask you this quick question. What parts of what I showed you in my presentation really ultimately at the end of the day, excited you? What parts said, wow, that would be awesome to have that? What parts? And they'll start talking to you like, not much. And then say, honestly, like, for example, if you're doing pest control, if you had your kids inside the house and a scorpion were to come and sting your child, with our pest control that we're providing for you, would you not like the fact that that incident wouldn't happen? Would that make you feel, yeah, I'm true? But I guess the problem really is you're not open to the possibility that that could happen. Now, let me ask you this. Do you or have you ever seen a scorpion inside your property? Yeah, I have, or I've seen it outside. Do you allow your kids to go outside? You see what I just did? What it means is, yeah, they've seen some excitement. Yeah, they've seen some, okay, that would be cool. But they haven't really lived inside their mind that this is something that I absolutely want. And that's where you got to get as a salesperson to get them to sign on the dotted line by building up enough value so that you can ultimately at the end of the day say, okay, perfect. Do you mind if I sit at your table and let's move forward so you can now start benefiting from what I had to offer? Okay, so it's all about that, And if you guys didn't catch that on the first try of what I just said on this video, watch it again. It will change your sales career. Hey, don't forget to go to doortodoormastery.com. I actually have a full video series that will train you everything you need to know, from A to Z, how to your opener pitch and so much more. Doortodoormastery.com. And on the right-hand side, you'll see you enter your name and email address, and you better believe that email will come right away to you with video number 1 and then 2 other videos to follow. If you're on YouTube and you're watching this right now, smash that subscribe button, because every time I create a brand new video just like this and so much more, you will get it right away. Stay subscribed. Okay? Thank you so much, everybody. Everyone on Facebook Live, God bless you all. I love you. Keep the questions coming. I have a list. I'm going to be creating more videos, but I don't want to give you guys and gals all the content. June, thank you so much for popping that out. Thank you. God bless you all. Take care, and I'll see you guys later.